it's Vanessa here and welcome back to my channel. So I'm still over here slowly working away on this Chasing Rainbows devotional, and today I'm going to be working through See Jane Love, and I thought I would just share that process with you. So I'll give you several different prompts here in this devotional, and I'll be journaling in Psalm 136. For today's entry, I'm mostly going to be using the stencil from the kit. I was playing around with watercolors because it's really not my best medium, and so I like to practice every once in a while, and I put together this little practice sheet and I loved it, and I kind of wanted to recreate that in my Bible here for this devotional. So to begin with, I've just got my Illustrated Faith watercolors, and I'm going to go ahead and start out with a grid. So I'm just going to use the edge of my stencil here and kind of divide this page into thirds, 3 columns, and then I'm going to go top to bottom with some rows. And I thought it'd be fun just to include a little bit of the worship that happens while working through this process. So here you go.
For I took the bread, you breathed your life in me. You have been so kind to me. Oh, the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I found leaves 99.
Okay, granted, I'm not the best singer, but there is a lot of worship that can happen in the prep, and so I just kind of wanted to share that and encourage you that don't make it all about the page, but really just make it about the praise that's happening while you're journaling. And that's really what Psalm 136 is all about. It goes into great detail on all the reasons to give thanks to God because His love is steadfast towards us. And what a gift that is, that not only do we have a God who has steadfast love, but that as His children, that's a promise He gives to us. So now that I have this grid kind of laid out, I'm choosing about 4 colors. I have a reddish pink, a very light pink, a orange as you see here, and then a yellow. And what I like to do is at least go in and put those colors, 4 colors down into each column. And then once I have all 4 colors down, I'm just going to go in and start filling in all these other empty spaces. Once that is completely dried, I'm just going to go in and erase the lines before going in and penciling in the stencil. I did choose to use a pencil for this one. I have a lot of muted, softer, warm colors happening on this page, so I really wanted to keep with that whole muted theme here and just stick with the pencil. And then I'm going to go in using the same main colors in this grid and fill in just a few of these stencil shapes here. That's just to make them pop up off the page and kind of move some of that other color around as I add a title, and so you can see more of the color peeking through. With that colored in and dried, I'm going to go in. This is a floral from my Chasing Rainbows Bit and Bob set over in Illustrated Faith's Print and Pray shop. And I've just cut that out and did a little bit of watercoloring on it. Didn't love it, so I'm going to go in and just add a little bit more color. That's one way to fix a boo-boo after you've made one, is just to have a make it work moment. But I've also tucked in some older Illustrated Faith florals in behind there to kind of let that drip and branch out a little bit. And then I'm just going to create a little resting place here for my title. I'm using the Lauren dot washi, which I love. This is also over in the shop at illustratedfaith.com. And then I'm just going to layer up some coordinating fabric behind here and go in with my title of Love. These alphas here are from an older 12x12 Illustrated Faith and Bella Boulevard sheet. I don't think it's available any longer, but if it is, I'll link it below. And then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of messy string just to remind myself that even in my messiest moments, I'm still loved with His steadfast love. I'm finishing off with a date stamp, and I'm going to go ahead and add another little floral peeking out from the top to kind of fill in some of that space towards the top of the page. And once again, just adding a little bit of color. Once I add that down, I'm just going to pull up a little bit on that flower to create a little bit more dimension. And that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.